demonstrated here in the video, they don't rely on any type of technology being used in the schools, and yet their students are still making amazing progress without it.
In the graph, you can see that all or almost all schools use digital things in the classroom, and hardly any don't use online things at all.
Countless studies show time and time again that being physically inactive leads to a whole list of health problems that could eventually lead to killing you. Inactivity was found to be the main cause of about a quarter of breast and colon cancer, 27% of diabetes cases, and 30% of heart disease cases. We spend considerable time in front of computers for work and pleasure. As our computer use increases, symptoms of physical stress appears as eye, back, wrist, neck problems, and weight gain. One study of over 100 female college students found 80% have muscle complaints related to computer use. Another found a high number of computer users suffer from neck, shoulder, arm, and back pain. A lack of Z's could also affect adolescents' health in a variety of other ways. Previous research has suggested that the average American teen is chronically sleep deprived, and this may increase teenagers' risk of experiencing problems in school performance.
It costs more to buy paper, textbooks, and cannot be resold when they're done. A lot of people going to college like to resell their textbooks when they're done using them, but for online textbooks they cannot be resold. The cost to buy ink and paper for when you want to print out and write notes on the side of the paper would be even more expensive. It would cost the school board about $70 per student, and bigger schools could end up spending thousands of dollars on online textbooks. If schools bought each student a laptop like some schools do, it would end up being even more money.
As stated in the video before, computers are not teachers for students. Students should be able to interact with the people around them instead of being focused on a computer screen. Teachers are there to teach the children. Computers are there to help with other activities around the classroom.
While online textbooks may not be very convenient for some students, there are bigger concerns with them, and that's students' health. One of the many side effects of too much electronic is a strain on your eyes, and this causes many middle schoolers and high schoolers to get glasses. Jim Johnson, a study researcher for the Chicago Tribune, asked participants, do smaller screens make it worse? Does the type of device matter? Would it help if we only use devices that let us move around instead of sitting still at a desk? And test performance may be equal with digital and print texts, but the digital ones create other problems.
As stated by Leslie Mann in the Chicago Tribune, computers and other screens to view technology can cause serious strain on your eyes and lead to headaches or migraines. Personally, I prefer Print because I can make notes on it and because it's less eye strain, says Breon Vandenberg of New Lenox. After reading digital text for a while, I get a headache and the glare bothers me. So I wind up spending a lot of money on ink and to print out what I can. Staring at a computer or a tablet can also cause tension headaches. Tension headaches are headaches that are caused by spasms in your temples. This is often caused by the sharp contrast in the brightness associated with e-readers and online textbooks.
Spending too much time online can lead to computer vision syndrome. Some symptoms include headaches, blurred vision, dry eyes, neck and shoulder pain, and eye strain. It's caused by uncorrected vision problems, poor seating posture, improper viewing distance, poor lighting, or glare on a digital screen. Some ways you can prevent it are to position your computer screen 15 to 20 degrees below eye level, use reference materials above and below the screen, use blinds or drapes on windows and replace the light bulbs with lower wattage, use anti-glare screens, have your feet resting flat on the floor, provide arm support while you're typing so that your wrists aren't touching the keyboard when you're typing. Rest your eyes for 15 minutes after 2 hours of continuous computer use. There's a rule called the 20-20-20 rule, which means every 20 minutes for 20 seconds you should look 20 feet away and blink frequently.
Here we have a video explained by an optometrist who works with patients in Canada. talking about computer vision syndrome.